Well, hello everyone. Phil here, and welcome to something special because it's not every day when a new iteration of Final Fantasy is released. They take their time with these. You know, in the entirety of me being a YouTuber, almost 15 years at this point, I've only played three: 13, 15, and now 16. Okay? And boy, are they different, right? It seems like these days, whenever they make a new Final Fantasy game, they are going out of their way to reinvent the wheel and make it a little different and make it feel like it's a completely different gameplay experience. Which I'm okay with as long as the games are good. And, you know, I've experienced various different levels of success with that over the years. Really depends on the iteration. You know, I think 13 had great gameplay, great graphics, great music, and a subpar story. I think 15 actually was a great game, but sadly felt unfinished, right? Finally, here we got Final Fantasy 16 here in 2023. I'm on release day here today playing with all of you on my PlayStation 5. I'm excited to see what they've done with it. However, in an unprecedented move, okay, I have stayed away from any information about this game. I'm serious. Like, I didn't play the demo. I've only seen maybe one piece of promotional stuff, and it was about showing how the summoned monsters can fight in like fighting duels and stuff. I've really actively tried to stay away. Why? Because I feel like too many games get spoiled these days. And I knew people were going to want to see me play the new Final Fantasy. It was kind of a shoo-in for a playthrough I was going to do. And I'm like, well, then why on earth do I want to spoil myself on everything coming up? And I've heard some things here say, you know, from my audience or whatever. But for the most part, I don't know what to expect. We're jumping in cold turkey here today. And I'm very excited to see how that goes. Thanks for being along for the ride with me. If you like this playthrough and or if you like my content in general on the channel, these are the early parts of the playthrough. These are the best parts to support, whether it be liking a video, leaving a comment on a video, liking a stream, maybe doing an early piece of contribution like a super chat or a super thanks on the video, becoming a member, gifting some memberships to your fellow viewers on the channel. All these things are tremendous to help a new video game playthrough. I'm hoping it's good now. You know, I'm here for the long run. We bought it. I'm ready to go. So without further ado, let's boot her up. It's Final Fantasy 16, folks. I like this art, by the way, right? I'm digging that art on the title screen there. I think it's really well done. Make that a little bit bigger there. Now, it looks like a tip came in while we were booting up here. I got a $20 tip from Dan the Man, who says, "Hey, Phil, what's going on, Dan the Man? It's good to have you here. Welcome to the premiere of Final Fantasy 16. Thank you for the early support." Let's get that up on the leaderboard as the game... Oh, we already got settings that we need to mess with here. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get Dan the Man on the leaderboard first, though. Let's see. And so... Screen brightness. Let's leave the default for now. We might need to change it later. Subtitles on for sure. Wireless controller vibration. Yeah, let's leave that on. Voiceover language, English, game performance. Oh, allocate system resources to frame rate or graphical quality. So graphics. How do I change this? No, how do I change it? Frame rate. Oh, you can see the difference actually. Wait a minute, now I can't go back? Now I can't go back. What is going on here? Look. I actually can't go back. It won't. What the hell? I don't get it. I'm sure. Look, here's the X button, which is supposed to be the select button here. Or is it circle? No, it's not X or circle. It's not square. It's not triangle. It's not the shoulders. How do I change it? we just started. Use the D-pad. Oh, they want you to use the D-pad here? They want you to use the D... Then why does this exist? Why does that exist if they want you to use the D-pad? I think we'll start with frame rate. If we notice there's major problems, we'll switch it. But I think I want to start with frame rate or performance mode. Visual alerts. Enable on-screen waveform to provide visual representation. Nah, we don't need that. That's for accessibility. Okay. Story-focused or action-focused. Begin the game equipped with several accessories that simplify gameplay. Recommended for players who are less comfortable with action games but want more story or action. I mean, they were going to be action-focused, right? Begin the game with standard equipment. Yeah, definitely action-focused. Okay. All right. Let's do it. And by the way, please, guys, let me know about the volume.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Alisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals.
Oh, the Mother Crystals. I love the Mother Crystals. I rub them all over.
Finally led our forebears out of the darkness.
Our forebears?
Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation.
Oh no, greed.
Temptation.
Temptation and greed.
That ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Here at Downton Abbey, the dwarves dug too deep and too greedy. Wait, what is this? This is not Downton Abbey, nor is this Lord of the Rings. The summoned monsters are fighting, la la la. The Lord. La 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 la. La 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 la. So this is Phoenix fighting with Ifrit, right? The two summoned creatures. Oh, Fireball! I'm supposed to be playing? Fireball and evade with R1. Now, wait a minute. Are we literally fighting fire with fire? Hold on a second here. We are, aren't we? Evade! We're fighting fire with fire. I don't know if this would really work. Ifrit! I guess this does look like Gandalf fighting the Balrog, doesn't it? This is like Gandalf fighting the Balrog in Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. As they're falling deep into the earth. It totally looks like the same scene. Wait a minute, why does Ifrit have that face? Ifrit doesn't have a demon face like that. Like, that was like a dragon or something. That was weird. Woo! Woo! Well, that was exciting. What was he dreaming? Ah, the year of 873. It was a good year. Good vintage. The Nysa Defile. Whoa, are we a bunch of bros? Are we gonna go out cruising in a vehicle? Right? Checking out all the mechanic chicks.
Camps have begun to stir.
And the chicks dressed in chocobo uniforms. Come on, bro.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else. Where's the fun in that?
Up the volume. I mean, I can a little, but this is almost maxed. Now the volume literally is
Our
maxed.
kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Maybe able to change it once we're in the game itself, but right now we're stuck where it is. I actually have a maxed volume right now.
Let's get this done.
How cute. They all have matching facial tattoos. Did they get those, you know, last week? He was out cruising or bar hopping. They decided to stop by the local tattoo joint.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
You arsehole. Alright, well, we got full 60 frames right now.
I said focus, White.
So now let's take a look at our settings for the first time. Okay. Okay, that's great. Save is right off the bat. Gameplay, action focus, wireless controller vibration, target lock, camera sensitivity, screen brightness, frame rate. Here we go. Master volume. We're just gonna pump this up. All right. Why not? Let's do 100, and then I'll do is I'll lower this back to kind of where it was because I don't want this to blow out everyone's ears when I play other games. But let's see if pumping up master volume to 100, if that made it better. Why on earth would they have master volume lower? How does that even make sense? I don't know, but we've maxed it now. Subtitles. We want large subtitles. We want subtitle background. Yeah, why wouldn't we? We want speaker names. Yeah, we want that too. We're not going to do the hearing impaired because that's going to be like, oh, someone like, you know, farted in the background, and we don't need to know that much detail. But I think everything else makes sense. And we'll just leave everything on default here for our controller. All right. So now, oh yeah, I can actually lower my headphones. See? It actually did pump up the volume significantly. Okay. All right, ready? Disable controller audio. Can you do that too? Because I don't like controller audio. You're right. I actually don't like it when the controller plays stuff. Does it have that? Oh, controller audio. Yeah. Because that's annoying because if it plays through the controller, you might not hear it. Like, I might hear it here, but you might not actually catch on to it. You see? So we'll disable the controller audio. I just don't even understand why they ever implemented that in any game. It's kind of silly. All right, here we go. Let's go for a walk. Movement, camera. There you go. Press the start button at any time to open the main menu. Gameplay configuration settings, including camera inversion, are in the system tab, but we already did that. I'm already ahead of you.
Don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I don't have time for it either. Oi!
Time to move.
Alright, now we can run. Literally, I'm never going to walk in this game. You know I'm always going to be full tilt run, right? Like, complete full tilt. Okay.
We're just in time.
Look at this. A full-scale ground war. The Republican Army front lines instantly dead. So it's kind of like barbarians against almost kind of looks like a Arabian style fighters. You have the saber swords and stuff like that. The Arabian Knights against like the Vikings or something. Quickly, use all of our MP in the first seconds of battle. Oh. Don't worry, we didn't bother rendering details on their bodies, nor give them names. They're all just fodder.
These iron blood are more beast than man.
Iron blood?
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs.
What's a dominant?
What?
Biast Biased? How do you say this guy's name? Biast Biased? Your name is Clive. Let's see what all their names are. The Zernitra Stronghold.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Waloed? Waloed?
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I'm going to get rid of my leaderboard here. It seems to be blocking some of the subtitles. There we go. Not going to need that anyway, probably. Milk that crystal. Spike the drink. What the? This game promotes smoking? That's not good. I'm contacting the Truth Committee immediately to make some commercials about this. Don't you know what smoking mana crystals does to your lungs?
I wonder
How
that
blue
you
they
summoned
look?
us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Rocks.
What's wrong with her face?
Was it not?
Her face is like way too small for her head. It's like shriveled
Or
to
am
the
I
bottom.
mistaken?
You notice that? Her face is like at the bottom half of... Yeah, look. Like her head is gigantic on the top half. What is going
has
on?
yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Jesus, look at the size of this
Should the
guy.
citadel be allowed to fall? The capital will lie exposed.
Well-built man. They don't want you to know his name yet.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
The smoker. See, he's smoking already. 2 different smokers in this game within the first, like, 5 minutes. I'm very upset. And secondhand smoke. Right?
Just leaves me.
On top of that.
Hookah!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Okay. So obviously we got some kind of crazy political fight going on here. Why is her head so deformed? Her face. Why does she move like that? Look at that. She walks like her pants are too tight.
You cock.
She can't move her legs.
Benedicta.
Ew. Wow, it's like holding a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Take care.
Does the lion take care
Wow.
when he chases
Look at the
hare?
scale.
Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love.
Oh my god.
You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm absolutely
I'm
revolted.
not afraid
Look at
of
this
little
disgusting
frost,
behavior.
Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
Wow. You know, they said it was going to be like Game of Thrones. I didn't know they were actually going to copy the scenes. There you go.
The front lines are gone.
Uninstall the game immediately.
Chaos will conceal us.
Oh! Uninstall. I'm not convinced she's a human yet. I think she's like a goblin in disguise. A goblin wearing a human suit. That's what I think. Alright. So there's actually some game here. It's not just going to be cutscenes. That's good to know. I thought it was another Telltale game or something. We all know how those went. That company. What is the ruins, right? Those ruins in the landscape? What is it in Final Fantasy games? Everything's always ruined. The land of ruin, the ruins from the past. Why not a Final Fantasy game where everything is like modern and working properly and not like broke in the past and now you just see the ruins of it in the present? It's a little weird, isn't it? Kind of a running theme. Here we go.
And quick and deadly.
As always.
Tiamat.
Take the van.
Tiamat is used to be a boss, actually, in Final Fantasy. If I remember correctly, Tiamat was like a dragon boss. We got Clive,
Wait.
Tiamat, Wyvern. Oh, these are
not
code
right.
names, maybe? Maybe it's their code names. Whoa. Okay, that's a large hand. Is that Titan?
Titan.
It's Titan. I called it.
So the Dalmex finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Summon the Titan.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Shiva.
Come on.
So the summon monsters are all gonna fight. I guess the summon monsters are like gods in this game. That's what it seems like. Let it go, let it go. Gonna freeze these armies, yo. Would you like to kill a snowman? Yes. So we got the chocobos. The chocobos are back. Damn, look at Titan. That does not look like any Titan in a previous game. It's like the Hulk. Takatiyama missiles! Let's see who gets that reference. Oh, that's what I always do when someone's shooting projectiles at me. I punch them. Very effective. Cutscene Simulator 2023. He reminds me of something. I don't know who he reminds me of. Oh shit! Look out, you arseholes! Run! Oh, like, oh, he dashed. The game will have a dash mechanic now.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Camera, jump with X. Woohoo! Woo! What the fuck? What the fuck? What do I do? I guess I go this way. Oh! Oh, you slipped and tripped. Oh! My God. Oh my God, you tell what's going on. Explosions, dust. There's so many effects on the screen. Fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. I can say the F word because it's rated mature. Fuck, 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 fuck you, fuck me. Oh, shitty balls and ass.
Who's gonna stand there?
Ooh! Ouch, is he dead? That would be an early death. We didn't even fucking know the guy yet. Jeez.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Why did you tell me that before? Oh, I see. I need to be emotionally invested in the cutscenes of the characters we met 5 minutes ago. I understand. Well, now I get it, because people were like, the intro to the game's 2 hours long, and that's why I decided to play this game all day today on launch day. I'm kind of glad I did, because here we are 25 minutes in, and we haven't even played the game yet, right? Like, we haven't even touched the game. It's all cutscenes. Wow, that rock hit him so hard, he got sucked back to the past. 13 summers earlier, the year of 860, Rosalind, the Grand Duchy of... I couldn't get to read the rest of it.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig sweat.
My arse.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure
There's
to get him
a
eventually.
doggo.
Don't give up now.
A puppy doggo. Oh, that's cute. What's wrong with their faces? Their faces look like they didn't finish developing them. Right? Like we were modeling the characters and we kind of gave up halfway through and just threw it out there. Right? Looks kind of weird. Oh shit, we're playing? Wait a minute, we're playing the game now.
Start again from the beginning. Come. Show me your form.
Show me your form. Attack the Lord Commander. Alright. Press square to perform a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be changed together. Alright, here we go. Ready? I'm gonna run away now. Fuck this. Can we escape the Lord Commander? I can't even rotate the kit. No! I don't want to fight the Lord Commander. He's big. He's a big brute. He's twice my size. I'm some kind of a girly man. I'm not gonna stand a chance against him. No, don't advance. I don't accept your advances. I'm getting out of here. Come on, guys. Out of the way.
Come on.
Open the gate.
Concentrate.
Open the goddamn gate. Look, there's a gate right there. Open it. I'll strike the gate. I'll try to escape. No, no, no. Don't strike him. No, no, no. Get out of here. Shit. Oh, lock on with L1. Oh, okay. So, wait, what's that glowing blue shit in the background? I want that. There's an item back there. That's more interesting to me than this guy. I see attack. You jump. Can I do a jumping attack? I can, but I completely missed. What the hell? Look at this. Why are you floating? Look at that.
Good. Again.
The combat is weird. You're like floating when you do it. Well, that combat is actually really weird.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn.
So you have fire magic?
Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Channel your inner flame. Press triangle to cast fire, a ranged spell that can strike enemies from a great distance. Oh! And just take it right off your chest. Can you charge it? No.
Keep them coming.
It's fast. Fast spells, right?
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it.
Okay.
On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
On my toes? You don't want me standing on my toes. That's not very effective in combat. Evade 4 times by pressing R1. Evade an attack at the precise moment it is dealt. Temporarily slows the enemy, making it more susceptible to a counter-attack. Okay. Ah, fuck. I wasn't ready for that. You gotta tell me when you're gonna strike, you ass.
Oh, to be so young and fleet of foot.
Nice try.
Precision dodge. Precision dodge.
Good.
Okay.
Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix.
Wow.
Granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
By the way, where's this facial tattoo?
Well,
right.
I'm waiting.
I have a couple of shout outs to do quickly. Gavin, thank you for the $1 super chat. I appreciate that. And then I received a $6.55 tip from Patrick. I'm excited to see you play the game. I heard you have bone pain issues. Good luck with that. Okay. I'm not sure where people hear stuff. But anyway, thanks for the tip. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just going to be like, okay, whatever. All right, thank you, Patrick, for a $6 tip. I appreciate that. I'm being told Type B controller scheme is superior. Well, let's try Type A first. If I don't like it, then we'll do Type B. How does that sound? Sound good? Okay, thank you for the support so far today, everyone. All right, here we go. So what am I doing? Close the gap. The Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is an iconic feat. It's spelled completely different from how you would think iconic is spelled. Press circle to swiftly close in on a target. Melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix Shift. Dashing Slash.
Fly at your foe before he can raise his gun.
Dashing Fire. Dashing slash. Okay. Alright.
Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
So how do you heal?
Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Okay. Mend your wounds. Consumable items like potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP and temporarily boost his attributes. Consumables are assigned to the D-pad via the item tab. Alright. So what do we got? A potion. Absolutely delicious. What about a high potion? Oh, it's even more delicious. Tastes like a cherry.
Better.
Cherry flavor.
Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal.
That's correct.
If you are to navigate a path.
Thank you, Orcs for Dorks, for 25 months of
At the very
support. I
least,
appreciate that.
To ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've
Ooh,
recovered
I
from your
hate
soaking,
tests.
I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me.
Alright, we have to fuck him
If
up.
you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
There we go.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
How about you? The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back, break their spirit by landing attacks, and strike them when they're vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Oh! Did it say shit strike? Take down shit strike. Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 plus square to execute Rising Flame, an iconic ability granted Clive with the Blessing of the Phoenix. Oh, Rising iconic flame thing.
Well, it's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
Oh, no. Ooh.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield.
Oh! Ooh, Rising Phoenix. Amazing. What's up, Tyler? Wow, they're applauding.
See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy.
His face is like a
of your
child's face on his body.
You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
It's kind of like how Ellie's face looked way too young for her body in The Last of Us 2. They just didn't make any effort in actually making her look older, right? It's just weird. His face looked like a child's face on a teenage body, right? Maybe just got a baby face. Baby face. Hey, wait a minute. Did I give you permission to cast white magic on me? Who knows what you just cast?
Joshua. I was just tired. Phoenix's flames are a gift. We mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
Uh-oh. A sickly brother.
Coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
fine. It's just a cold.
Joshua?
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Carliga says you can press the touchpad at any time.
Please, this is no place for one such as you.
Wrong.
I would gladly brave hell itself.
Wrong.
To see my darling boy.
Duchess Annabella. Dude, none of their faces look good, right? Their faces look like they have low detail on them.
Loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed
What's
this.
she doing? Does he stink? She's like, oh God, you smell. I have to cover my nose. Oh.
Good day to you.
Reeks.
Mother.
Go wash this child. Ew, you. I hate you.
Come, Joshua.
Despise you.
Your father will be expecting us.
Come, Joshua. I smell bullshit in heaping amounts.
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Why are you staring at me?
We should join them.
Who the hell are you? Why does he have a child following him? What is going on? No, seriously, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. Their faces look weird, don't they? For like modern games in the last 5 years, the character detail has been so high, and in this game it looks like the character detail is like really low. Like every monster looked more detailed than them, right? Like he's all right, I guess, but still. Oh, by the way, is that a black chocobo he's riding? No, it's a white chocobo. White chocobos restore your MP. So if you ride a white chocobo, do you have infinite MP?
Right,
You can just blast
my
spells off the
friends.
top of it and never run out.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Oh, it's a puppy. Yeah.
Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one
You're excommunicated for disturbing us.
Father.
Oh, you're my son? I forgot about
Lift
you.
up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe
I guess they're not
return.
cat people, huh?
Grace.
They're dog people.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is that Sean Bean? It's Sean Bean, isn't it? He's in every one of these.
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
No, that would be hilarious if it was. I know it's not. That would be hilarious if they got Sean Bean to be this guy, and then this guy dies within like the first hour. That'd be absolutely fucking hilarious.
Shields dismissed.
Ooh, a nice butterfly. Oh no. And now your first mission. Find Torgal, who ran off to follow a butterfly.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Wow. The Archduke? What am I going to see him for? And when do my balls drop? Sunrise, sunset. So, ladies and gentlemen, Final Fantasy XVI has begun with a narrative trope known as in medias res. If you don't know what in medias res means, it means you started the story in the middle, but then the story decided to flash back to the beginning which now you will play from the beginning, and then at some point the story will flash back to the present to get you caught up on current events, so give you a taste of things to come just to go back in time and tease you. It's called in medias res. I learned about this in high school. It's a very, very commonly used narrative trope, okay, just so everybody knows. But in the meantime, it is time for a shout out because I've received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. I just want to say thank you to 1 Minute Man for your daily support of all of my content on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. And let's go ahead and play the animation for you. And add that to our running total for today. That's going to get us up to $65 in tips, which means it's Gunnar Glass's time for everybody. Again, guys, brand new playthrough. And so, the earliest parts of every playthrough are the most important on YouTube. If you're enjoying this so far, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a like, maybe leave some comments, let me know what you think. Also, any contributions greatly appreciated in the early parts of a playthrough as well. Those who are here live, thanks for your contributions and support so far. I would say gifted memberships today would be outstanding, considering we have more viewers than usual. I'm sure we have some people waiting in the wings who would be very happy to accept some of those. If so, if someone decided to do that and support the channel in that way. All right. So it's Gunnar Glass's time. And then, there's another $5 tip here. This one from Gunnar Shits. Put glasses on. Hope you enjoy the game. Excited to see you return to Street Fighter this week as well. Yes, tomorrow. But today is Final Fantasy Day. We had enough of fighting in the streets. Now we're fighting in the castle courtyards, right? We're stomping. Wow, my keyboard decided to stop working right in the middle of me clicking a button here. We're stomping the commander trainer into paste, embarrassing him in front of everybody. As it goes. Alright, thank you for that. Cool. So I'm being told if you hold the touchpad, you'll get lore. Finding your way, you'll find yourself lost. Do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust your animal instincts. They point you in the right direction.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure.
Really? Those are my animal instincts? That's what that is? It looks like a... I don't know, like a little waypoint to me. I don't know. It looks like an animal instinct, but okay. And if I hold down touchpad, look what happens. Active time lore. You'll access active time lore feature, compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current story progression. So we're currently at Rosalith Castle. That's Elwyn Rosefield is his dad. The Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua. Loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. We've got Clive, firstborn of the Archduke Elwyn, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of its fire. There you go. Torgal, Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of Archduke Elwyn's expeditions. I'm not reading that. Jill Warwick. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was... What is wrong with her face? She looks like a porcelain doll. Why did they do this to their faces? Seriously, look at that. Anyway, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the Duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. So basically, it's one of those situations where these territories were at war. When it ended, they took one of the kids in. It's weird because this was in Game of Thrones and other stuff too. I guess this might have happened in like Europe history. You beat a group of people who you're warring with. You take one of their kids in or something. It's very odd. So basically, she's kind of like an adopted sister. Get it? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Radical Jaws did a super chat. Red onions or white onions making a sandwich? Depends on the sandwich. Red and white taste different. Red is a little bit sweeter, while white will bite through flavor a little bit more. So, it depends on what's on the sandwich. So, if you tell me the other ingredients of the sandwich, I'll give you my opinion. But it really depends. Okay. Alright. So, here we are. So, I'm going to go over there. Ooh, what is this? Glowing item. Look. Finding items. Useful items are found across the realm by those who know where to look. So I got a potion off the barrel. Okay, I gotta look around for glowing items to grab. Here's a chocobo. Can I pet the chocobo? No. It's in full regalia, right? Very nice.
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
I know.
I know. Boy, I know. What you talking about, mister? Oh, we can talk to the guard now, the ducal shield.
Nothing down there but rats and rogues, my lord.
Oi! I like rats and rogues. Let me louder there, you scoundrel, you. Alright, maybe I won't talk like that the whole playthrough. Maybe I will. Cold cuts and Havarti.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
Preparation is key.
What? Hold on. What kind of cold cuts? What kind of cold cuts? If you tell me the flavor of the cold cut, I will choose an onion for you. But I need to know the flavor of the cold cut. Oi! This way here. Up these stairs here. An apple. Who's ruining this, erasing this apple? Pick this up. Look at this. Punish this man immediately for dropping the apple. Excommunicate him.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur.
Bow to him, you fool. But I say to speak.
It was no trouble. Really.
Now slap the chains on him, put him in the gallows.
To be allowed
Put him in irons.
Your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Ham, turkey, and mortadella. Oh my god. And Havarti cheese. I would go with white onions. It doesn't sound like something you need sweetness to compliment.
Will continue.
Why are we talking about this?
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
The duchy's the dookie. It's supposed to be called the dookie, not the duchy. How dare you? Okay, I know it says. I know it's supposed to be duchy, by the way. But
as do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
That's it. The duties. Do your duties. The duties of the dookie. Why does he have the facial tattoo? What's the significance of the facial tattoo? I must find out the lore of the facial tattoo. Hold on. Here he is, bearer. Oh, wait, this is it, the brand. This is what I wanted to know. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers across Valisthea, identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth. Those who are found to be bearers being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Rarely bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later, yet most do not remain unbranded for long. So if you have some kind of powers, you get branded for having the powers? Huh. Yeah, look, a bearer is a person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with the brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. The system of slavery has persisted for centuries, has become so ingrained in Valisthean life, few take pity upon the bearer's plight. So, now, what's funny is, at the beginning of the game when we saw them in present day, they all had those brands on their faces. Does that mean they're all slaves? If he was the son of the Duke, or the Archduke, how did he become enslaved? Would he not be immune to the slavery? It's interesting. Interesting lore.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
A slave master? They won't let me talk to the slave master. Now they will.
My bearer filled with weapon. That's to save what crystals we can, eh?
So some people have magical powers without crystals. Others need crystals to wield the magical powers. And those who wield them without the crystals are actually considered lower class citizens for some reason. High potion. Well, that's exciting. Can't go over here. Look at this jump. Look at this pathetic jump in place if you can't go somewhere. He's like, I can't make it. I can't jump. Actually, that's his jump. That's his jump everywhere. What the hell? Oh, I want to jump, but I can't. Gravity's too strong. Jump down the stairs. Wow. Well, don't try to jump in town. You look pathetic. Sunrise, sunset. Make for the throne room.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
It is more than a skip and a jump. I agree, Pasco. It's like skipping. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la, to the garden, here we go. What's that green shit there? What's he doing? He's using magic? He's using wind magic to trim the bush. See that? Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, I like to skip and prance and trance and... I skip and prance, tra-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la. Very nice. He's your protagonist, everyone. Oh, we got an item. Hold on. I must get every item in the intro of the game. La 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 la. That's a potion. Ho ho ho. Oh, how exciting.
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head.
Now, wait a minute.
Do not neglect your duties again.
Joshua's the younger kid, but he has the power of the Phoenix too, no? So what's up with that? Nothing new. What's up with that? Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort. Use X to access them. Hold R2 to push it. You actually have to maybe hold the button to open the door? Seriously? What's up with that? Alright.
Good luck.
So the sister stays behind, the adopted sister. Alright.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken an eye on all of the northern reaches.
Oh no.
It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
Sounds like the first
Without
quest.
the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
Bring me 3 sacks of Mr. Beast burgers immediately.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beast men from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes.
Goblins!
I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
It's the intro quest line, isn't it? All right. I'm down for an intro dungeon to get your bearings of the controls and gameplay.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
We gotta ride tonight. My little homie Moogle died tonight. Mog is dead. How do I get out? Wait a minute. I need my animal instincts to tell me where to go. How do I get up there? This door doesn't open. Look. What do I do? You know what? Screw you, Dad. I'm going up this way. You are supposed to go this way. Okay. Do 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 do. Epic music. Amplatory says, here's 30 seconds of gameplay before the next inevitable cutscene. I'm gonna go up on the balcony here. Yes, people gather around. I have an announcement to make. I am your new leader. Screw my dad. My dad is a wimp. I bested him in combat. We had a thumb wrestling war, and I won 2 out of 3. Therefore, the kingdom is now mine. Here we are, to the bathrooms. It's dark. Having a drink. Nice and drunk.
How long
just
will
how a
you
leader
be
should
away
be.
this time?
Not long. 4 days. Maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that?
What's wrong with him?
The boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him.
Things are gonna go horribly wrong,
He's
aren't
a
they?
youth of but 15 years. He's already a fine soldier. Will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Jeez. So now we're getting more lore about this. That he was rejected. That the Phoenix should have been in Clive, but it somehow rejected him. What does this dominant mean? Those within whom sleeps the power of Icon. It's funny how they spell icon differently. Though they look and think no differently than any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, they also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment. So there aren't summoned monsters in the game. In this game, you become the summoned monster. And you're called an icon. Okay. Second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he's only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Well, feed him strained carrots. Let's see here. Annabella Rossfield, Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwyn, mother to Clive and Joshua. It was only her beauty but her connection to her bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix that led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins. The cousins married. Having known from a young age her purpose in life was to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. She's pissed that Clive was rejected by the Phoenix. But Joshua was fully accepted, so she likes Joshua. He's the favorite. And also, they're kissing cousins. They're married. Alright, it's absolutely disturbing. Cousins. Crossbreeding.
as am I, my dear.
Inbreeding, excuse me, not crossbreeding, inbreeding.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Damn, rejected. Sorry. I know we're married, but I'm going to sleep. Screw you. Wow.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
Stalk her sister.
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
Prayer rejected. Now she's crying.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last.
You think there's maybe like a dungeons coming up sometime? There's some
It never
gameplay?
really ends, does it?
I'm convinced there's a game in here somewhere.
The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Metia? The burning red star that sits beneath the moon. The folklore ascribes to Metia the role of message bearer to the moon. It is common custom across Valistea to wish upon the star. Wow. A bitterly cold region. I'm not reading that. Clive? We already know this too. Alright. So technically they're not related, although she's the adopted stepsister, basically.
I should go in. My lady.
Like he wanted to touch her, and he realized that was the bad touch, and he stopped himself. He caught himself before he committed the heinous act. That's good. Lord knows we have enough Jared Fogels in this world. We don't need another one, so control yourself here. There's the red star of Metia. There it is. Very good. Did they maybe cut gameplay for time for more cutscenes? Maybe that's what it is. You know, originally there was several hours of interesting intro gameplay all cut from the game because they needed to have more plot elaboration. Ambrosia, the Chocobo. I like the white chocobo. It's nice.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
All you have to do is not die. Is that too hard? Don't die in the intro. Too much to ask.
Good luck.
There's a Moogle somewhere in here. Where's the Moogle? Let's play Spot the Moogle. Someone spot the Moogle. It's here somewhere. Hidden in all of this.
We ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
That's a mouthful of a slogan.
Open the gates!
And they're off.
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I guess got matching outfits. How cute.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside...
May I say they didn't even bother giving you names, so you guys are dying in the intro. You know that, right?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe.
The Beastmen!
We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
The Beastmen? Will we fight some Spider-Men?
Sir Tyler,
Some Wolfmen?
let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then.
All right.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Is there a game? Oh, what's this? The map. Make for Stillwind, it says. On the right. My camera's blocking it. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. So I guess we're going here. Stillwind. Probably will split the part here, too. It makes sense before we do the first mission, right? Oh, wait. Never mind. I was going to split the part, but hold on. We've got a cutscene. For some variety here, we're mixing things up with a cutscene. All right? I love it. Gotta stir things up. We had a few seconds of map gameplay there. I was getting kind of bored. Gotta go back to another cutscene. Oh my
Keep your eyes
god.
open for those goblins. The reports place them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
Hey, remember how in the present there's Titan and Shiva fighting each other and all that stuff's going on? Wonder when we'll get back to that. Lost in the Fog. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Oh yeah, I am definitely. I mean, there's been so much gameplay, I can't even keep my mind around it. Try giving one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows a wearer to chain complex attack combos only by using square. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. As with all items, the timely accessories can be equipped or unequipped in your gear tab. Where is the gear tab? Right. Anyway, thank you to Jinx. Hypnotic Jinx just re-upped their membership. It says 1 month down. Many more to go. Thank you, Jinx, for your support in the last month. I really appreciate that. The Attributes tab has stuff. Gear and icons. Gear and icons tab used for equipping weapons and armor. Okay. So I have all these. Ring of Timely Focus. Time slows before an available enemy attack strikes. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. When equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by pressing square. When equipped, Clive automatically uses a potion when his HP falls before a certain point. So let's do Timely Focus. And let's do Timely Strikes. Right? Can you equip 3? You can. So timely focus, strikes, and healing. We're not going to do evasion. I'll do evasion manually. There you go. So basically you get pampered for the intro. And then after that you probably don't have these anymore, right? Rosarian Belt and Rosarian Oath Sword. Yes, the item stab. Oh, what a shock. There's items in there. Here's how you can equip stuff. We have potions, high potions, and a stone skin tonic. I'm assuming the stone skin probably increases your defense. Right? Shield ensign? The fuck is this? I don't know. Your journal. Alright, gives you story progress. Lost in a fog. Alright. Yeah. Basically, I shouldn't equip those, you're saying? You can have them for the entire game. It gives you custom difficulty. Oh, forget it then. I'm going to unequip them. I thought you were supposed to equip them. People were like, nah, that's basically if you're like a wimp. Alright, how do you unequip? I'm no wimp. I don't need these shortcuts. I'm a man. Look, I'm a man. I swing my sword like a man. I jump and I dash. I fire fireballs like a man. I don't have time for this. Alright. By the way, so is there a way to manual save? Let's see. Oh, what's this? Abilities now. Ability points can be spent. So there's damage and there's also other stuff. We have 50 ability points. Oh, brother. Can we upgrade ability? What's this? Oh, we don't have enough for those. 500, 300, so we can't get these. Hold triangle to increase the potency of a magic spell released to cast. That sounds good. A jumping stomp. Look. Kick off a nearby enemy. Use R1 to recover immediately after being knocked back. That sounds good. Taunt. Hold square to imbue Clive's blade with fire. These are all good. Oh. Slowly close in on a distant enemy. Lunge attack. Man, I only have 50 right now. Let's do swift recovery. And let's do stronger magic spell. And that's all for now. Let's save points for others. So quick recovery and stronger magic spell. There we go. And then here's where we save. We manual save. Create our first data file. Alright. Oh wow, look at that. It's got 16-bit sprites to show your party members. That's neat. Look at that. Little Easter egg. Alright, so everyone, thank you for a great first part of the playthrough. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. You know, if you enjoyed it, please like the video. Much more to come. And thanks to those who were here for this first part of the stream. And let's continue on. Thanks a lot.